Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We join our party inside the city walls of Baldur's Gate for the first time. And I left on that character outline just so you could see how busy these streets really are. And the map for this area looks like it's going to be massive. I really don't even know where to begin. I don't even think that's an understatement. I have one thing on my map revealed, and it's that hot tip we got from outside on the location of the vampire that maybe bit Astarion. That base is somewhere to the northwest of us, but look how far the map goes. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I've poked around a little bit, and it seems like there's all these conflicts going on, right? Like, let me go ahead and turn the highlight off. The city guard is confiscating all of the livestock of the city right now. However, when you go to investigate, can I learn anything more about this?
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
No, this is between them. You don't bug me with your time. This does feel like the big city. Get out of my way. I'm busy. I'm warning you, she was on the list. It seems as though the Steel Watch, who were Gortash's guards, have been totally combined with the City Watch, and we heard this was part of his plan. As, of course, he's marching the army of the Absolute here to have his armies fight themselves. However, if I talk to these guys...
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
We still can't get any context. What list were you talking about? I want to know!
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning Steel Watcher. Please stand back.
Malfunctioning?
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, Steel Watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden?
Karlach?
I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
She's talking about the infernal engine that's inside of Karlach's chest, keeping her alive. That means that these guys are also using demonic engines to power them, if they could identify that easy. One thing that a lot of comments were concerned about in Act 2, when the protection over the Harper City fell, the engineer that was supposed to fix Karlach's heart also died to the Shadow Curse. However, we did visit that guy beforehand, and he did a procedure on Karlach and said that that was the best he could do. So we might be okay. We might. I don't know if we're okay there. Why does he think you're one of them, Karlach?
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can.
I was thinking the same.
I'm a fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steel Watch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
You know what? I take it back. This was a pretty good lead. Same thing Damon said. Do you know how to fix the malfunctioning engine?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
Do you think there's a possibility we could replace it? Put in a new model? That malfunctioning old model, we can just get rid of that. You can have a brand new supercar heart. Okay, this is a great lead. Where is the Steelwatch Foundry?
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Is she the only one that can go in there? Did you give me a mark on the map? Oh my god. There is a flaming fist building here. Maybe this is one of their offices. Maybe they would know.
Vanra. Her name is Vanra.
Vanra, her name is Vanra.
Lower your voice, madam.
You even bothered looking for her?
Seems as though the City Watch might be a little overwhelmed. There was a dwarf that walked out as we were approaching here. Apparently he was mugged. And his wife was asking if they're going to look for the person. Well, they have a cook here. I'm trying not to go anywhere too off limits. I'm trying to wait for this conversation to be done, too.
Told you about 8 times now.
Your daughter is missing.
Yes.
Your daughter's missing.
Vanra. How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me. Why are you here?
Hello?
Some kind of sick joke. Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days?
I have a few questions. Was the damage of Zero being done to her brain as she was trying to recall something? Or is the cook maybe malleting something in the next room? What's going on here? Why is your memory worse than mine?
My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam,
Oh, is that like
tell
skooma?
me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes.
Very surprised I would catch that.
Mermaids down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Examine the flaming fist. My Arcana check's not going to be good, and we need an 18. Yeah, that wasn't enough. That did not do it. Do we try a reroll? We're maxed on inspiration. We might as well. 18 needed. This time... I don't know, man. I don't know anything about magic, bro.
You sense nothing amiss.
Yeah, it's fine.
What were we discussing?
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Have you searched for your daughter? I'll help you find it. This is infuriating. I'm leaving. Have you looked anywhere?
Of course. I haven't stopped. I tore that tavern apart. The rooms, every nook and cranny I could think of. She's gone.
Well, I mean, I could help. This person clearly here isn't going to be of any help to you.
You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me.
Kind of pink.
We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks.
Was anyone else with you?
No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one.
Well, are there any other witnesses or just the drunk guys?
Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
That might be a clue. We'll all head to the Blushing Mermaid now.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
The moment I hear anything, I will. Yeah, I imagine if my daughter was missing, I would not sleep either, put in that situation. I want to help out in town because Gortash led us to believe that we would find that shapeshifter that has been torturing me in the Temple of Baal, the very same temple that I used to be the scion of in another life. That is why I'm the Dark Urge. I was one of Baal's chosen. However, we have no memory of that life or anything that happened before the Nautiloid. So getting out on the streets, putting our ear to the pavement, as one would say, might help us find something to lead us in the right direction. I am very concerned about your memory, though.
Commander Portier, acting Marshal of the Fist. If you have a crime to report, please wait outside. We're currently at capacity.
That's it. That's it. I can't even detect what was going on. Looks like this is the place. We finally found it. And I feel like I barely even saw any of the city getting over here. Yeah, look at this small little path we took. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to head inside and we can start investigating this missing person. Detective Zen is on the case.
No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you.
Well, shank me? Yeah, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'll follow the rules. I'm here about a missing girl, though.
Gods above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear?
You'll never even see it coming. Who pulled a knife on you?
That woman, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart. Bloody disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
So she admitted to ransacking the place, trying to find her kid as well. Is that why there's so much stuff all over the floor, or is this the normal way that things look around here? She did not say anything about pulling a knife out on people, though. This guy just knocked out over here in the corner. Is there a show going on, or are we just all clapping in here? Looks like a good stage for a bard. That's what I want to have in my next party, in my next playthrough. I want to make sure we have a bard to make a little coin off on the side. This looks like the person who threw her out. Let's see what they know.
Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace?
I'll only take a moment of your time.
Oh. Why, hello there. Captain Grizzly at your service. What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself?
Well, I'll just use that to my advantage. Oh, look at this. Why don't you tell me why you're so heavily armored? I count no less than 3 hidden blades.
Sharp-eyed, aren't you? But you missed a few. I may not sail the seas anymore, but that doesn't mean I'm not ready for trouble. So behave.
I will. Okay, now to why I'm here. Do you know anything about this missing girl?
Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh?
No, she also said that she wasn't really drinking, right? I'm gonna go with the rogue option again. You look like you can handle yourself. Did one knife being pulled out on you guys really cause that much trouble?
Mate, I've boarded ships with less. And so has Laura. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards.
She was a pirate?
Yeah. I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done.
Hey, I don't blame you. If someone's pulling out a knife in your establishment and you feel threatened, I mean, you should be able to defend yourself inside that establishment. But look, a kid's missing, and I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Gods! Do I have to spell it out for you? There is no child. Laura is mad as a box of frogs. She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this, but I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her.
What?
Permanently.
What? 3 grand? 3 fucking grand? To go kill one? Look, I'm trying to do better. I don't know the whole story here. She's saying she does have a kid and contacting the police. I have to imagine that a falsified police report is pretty bad in this town. That's insane. No. I'm not going to kill someone for you. $3,000 is a lot of money. I have 8 grand. This seems fishy as shit.
Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
Oh.
Well, guess I'll just decorate the room with your insides.
Excuse me?
Match my new carpet beautifully.
Is she a hag? Oh my god. I was just thinking about the hags. We went there. We're about to go there in our night stream to go visit Auntie Ethel. Is this her? Auntie Ethel? Wait.
Hello, Petal. Miss me?
I threw you in a pit. I definitely killed you. Auntie Ethel is back. Oh my god.
Did you think you were the first? That I didn't plan for it, Petal? Marina ran off with the child I was promised. Because of you. So I had to find myself a new one.
A new child.
And little Vanra was so very tasty.
So this is all because I didn't let her have a kid in Act 1? Are you kidding me? Look at her stomach. Did she fucking eat that kid?
I'm already showing. Doesn't it suit me so well?
Oh my god.
Vanra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train.
Nope, that won't do.
Unfortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I'd love to rip your guts out, I shouldn't. Exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away and let me a fine hag make.
Absolutely not. Surrender that child immediately, hag.
Or what? You'll kill me, touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever. A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense. I'll leave you to my crew, matey. And should you somehow survive, stay away, or Vanra will suffer.
So her crew's gonna attack me. If I somehow make it out of here, do you think she's just bluffing? Bro, there's a door right there. There's literally a door right there. We could just sneak out down there and no one would even know. Oh, they're all red caps. So, not much has changed. I wonder if I could have discerned that they were red caps prior to this. Oh, what a cool twist. I never thought we were ever going to see Auntie Ethel again. I did think we were going to see other hags here in this city. Because remember, in Act 1, we go in for 15 damage with Karlach after the frenzy, and swing again for another 13. We thought that she was getting letters from other hags in Act 1. So maybe we are walking into quite a lot here. I'm going to try to keep up the damage on that silver tongue guy. We'll go in with a sneak attack on the first round of combat. It should hit pretty hard, and he hasn't gone yet. Let's make it a crit. And then I'm going to try for another swing. Damn, you love to see it. Why am I not invisible right now? Very curious indeed, very curious. Well, we are going to move back into the side on Zen and then try to just snake. And it looks like that is working for the time being. Will on his turn. Are you ready for it, ladies and gentlemen? I hinted he got some new spells. It's time to see it. Fireball! You think that's it? Just one measly fireball? You think that's what's got me excited? No. No. Twin spell fireball. We can now cast 2 of these. Oh, is it because it's a single target spell? Does that not work? It didn't highlight when I selected it. Well, I could quicken it to cast 2. That would work just fine for me. Let's do that. First fireball goes out onto the red caps in the center of the room. Oh, Oh my god! Well, we did more damage to the furniture than we did to them, but don't you worry, we're just going to quicken spell into another fireball! Oh, 32 damage going out on the side, and then we're gonna action surge for another fireball. I love Will. I love Will so much. He's going to walk into the room and try to be a bit of a barrier for Zen so I can continue to hide. And that will conclude my turn. Let's see how the remaining red caps want to act with this.
I want.
What was that? He cast Bloodlust. Oh, they did this in Act 1 as well. It causes them to be able to attack more. Creature can attack 3 times and regains hit points if it lands a killing blow. Well, let's hope it does not come to that. We are going to see Shadow Heart. Honestly, I'm thinking a Guardian of Faith would be really good right here. We can make it a level 4. I don't want to use my level 5 spell slots, but we'll put the Guardian of Faith down right in the pathway, right next to Will. And I'm even going to run into this area as well. And the idea being here that if these guys do run up and attack that often, if they attack 3 times, they're going to be triggering attacks from the Guardian of Faith at the same time. Maga Jimmy uses a dash to get by us. The Guardian of Faith not doing anything, so that officially served its purpose. Karlak sees this little shit running around on the other side and goes in for a very large swing. We're then going to reach into Karlak's bag and pull out Cruel Sting, just a sword I had sitting in there. We're gonna throw that at this guy in the middle. It did no fucking damage. I'm going to end my turn standing inside of this area. We'll fire off another shot on this guy. You know what I should have done? The enraged throw. I did the full action throw. That was a terrible turn. Oh, at least we know how to fix it in the future. At least we know. I realized that I just do not throw stuff enough on Karlak, but I also don't have any like javelins sitting around on her that I could really use. That would make that throwing a lot better. Zen on his turn is just going to enter the area of effect of this Guardian, fire off 2 ranged attacks, can't do any sneak attacks just because of how we're positioned in here. But we can still hit decently hard. That's going to be 11 damage followed by another 11 as we put our crossbow away. Will's going to fire off a double Eldritch Blast at Bert the Weasel Adams. Eldritch Blast can now hit 3 targets, so we're firing off 3 of those every time we shoot, and we ended up doing 19 damage this turn. A Bleeding Grenade, that was a good idea. Can't get attack of opportunity that way. It did inflict 3 of us with bleeds, but now they seem to be falling back, unsure what to do. Open wounds being used on Will, now our entire party is bleeding. Well, if they're not going to push up on us, we can make their life a little harder. I do have Dominate Person. It's a level 5 spell slot. That seems a little excessive for what we're trying to do here. But we can at least get a Sacred Flame off that'll do absolutely no damage. And our Guardian continues to protect us here. Well, why don't we make up for how bad that last turn was by making this one a spicy one. We're going to run forward with our primary attack onto Blunderbob on the right side, hitting him for 20 damage with the first swing, going in for another 19. And then we're going to use Enraged Throw, not to throw something in the room, but to pick up this little shit and toss him at his friend over here on the other side. Don't mess with Karlak! That only did 9 damage, but I'm still pretty proud of it. We're then going to try to get back inside this area of effect. Just in case we do get attacked, we'll have some defenses from a friend. We're now going to see Zen hop over the rest of the fire, move up with a sneak attack of his own. Must have advantage, don't I, if they're prone? Maybe I was just too far away. Blunderbob gets a dagger that critically misses. Zen, the follow-up attack was good. Why am I not invisible? What's going on? Second time in here. I should have faded out into the nothing. Also, it showed him having an attack of opportunity when he clearly should not. I'm glad he didn't get anything there. Here we go. 3 big Eldritch Blasts to the chest of the Weasel. And that's enough to finish them off.
I was hoping she found some remote bog to rest in.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that too. Our party gathers together for a level 5 aid. That'll heal up any of that bleeding damage that happened and also give us quite a lot of temporary HP. Now let's head down there. She's not leaving me. Well, I should probably loot first. More whispering masks on some of the bodies in here. We saw Auntie Ethel using those in Act 1 to control those, like, they almost looked like cultists in the area above her. We have Ethel's chest key as well as a grenade that this guy never got the chance to throw. I'm very thankful. Another one that never got thrown. And just a drunk person in the corner that doesn't even know that anything just happened. I'm going to follow this staircase down and see if Auntie Ethel went this way. Oh, yeah, this... Oh, there's even mushrooms growing out of the area I think I'm supposed to go to. Little symbol for us, huh? Can we break this? Investigation failed by everyone. It doesn't have health. I don't think I can break it down. Investigation failed by everybody? Let me split the party. What's the other door here? Oh, the other door just leads us up to the bar. If she's using masks, just like before, could this be an illusion just like before? It didn't look like it was letting me move at first, but we're in. We're in. Double doors on that side. Chest on this side. She did see very clearly for me to not follow her. But when have I ever listened to direction? A 32 gets the door open. Oh, and that's looking like home inside, isn't it? Wait a minute. Mask of Terror. Captain Grizzly. Mask of Vengeance. Oh, that's the real captain inside.
The baby must be so happy.
Well, holy fucking shit. What is that? Well, the last time we did this, I ended up running away from these guys just because of the way the terrain was set up.
No doubt about it. This is where the hag must be.
This has to be where the hag is. And these are being controlled by masks. You can probably see them very clearly, yes, if we examine them. So, last time we ran away, this time I might do some non-lethal attacks on these guys and see if that'll work. I think I might be able to get in here without being seen. I might be able to do this part on Zen. They don't look like they have too much health. I have perceived a tripwire on the other side. And I can sneak around over here at least a little. But there are a lot of areas that have... Ooh! Ooh! Another beholder eye. Are a lot of areas that have a lot of light. So I'm just going to start out with a sneak attack. Can't have disadvantage. They're just slightly out of range. Yeah, I'm going to start out with on the Mask of Vengeance. Hit him for 18. They have spotted me. That's totally fine. We're going to sneak attack again on the Mask of Vengeance. That hit him for another 18. We're going to ranged attack. It's probably only going to do like 11. That did another 15. Perfect. Now we're going to fall back and stealth with our bonus action. It's totally fine that my entire party is right here. I want these guys to run this way, so that's going to be perfect. We need to make sure we don't kill them with spells. That was a mistake I've done in the past when we were trying to knock out people. So, everyone passively turns on non-lethal attacks, please. We are going to not be casting any crazy effects around Shadowheart this time. So why don't I opt for a level 2 Bless. We can put that on Zen. We can put that on Karlach, Will, and herself. She's going to have to move slightly for that. That way we at least have advantage on everything that we try to do as these guys are approaching. And I think I'm just going to hold my spot. Wisdom save failed. Let's make sure that we are also non-lethal attacks. Looks like it did it for our entire party, which is pretty nice, actually. It's only Zen and Shadowheart, so Zen's just going to hold his turn. I want these guys to approach us. Oh, we are starting to see some casts come out, though. Maybe this won't be as easy as I thought. Also, these traps don't seem to be affecting them in any way, which is very unlucky. Now, each turn that passes, These guys are also rolling to try and maintain their personality, their will, which is what that wisdom check is on every single one of these rolls. Shadowheart moves forward and pierces the belly of the enemy. We're also going to do a poisonous strike. And then she's not going to do anything. She's going to stand right there. Karlach and Will have been brought into the fight at the same time. We see a servitude bonus going out. And he's getting healed. And bardic inspiration being used from the far side of the room as well. He's only got a little hand crossbow. I don't imagine that's going to do too much damage, but he's really thinking about that turn. Zen sees that this guy is super duper low on health, so he is just going to do a nice and easy stab. Nice and easy, non-lethal stab right here. He's just going to fall asleep, and he's going to be totally fine. Now, how do we want to deal with the rest of the room? I'm going to use a bonus action dash. Zoom all the way around here to the left, because I have a feeling this person's going to try to get to me from this way. Let's cut them off. I'd rather hold her here than she get around and have good line of sights for the rest of my party. Karlach on her turn, making sure we're still passive, is going to probably rage. Yeah. Karlach's going to rage. Like a nice controlled rage. She's not going to kill anybody, but she's pretty mad that she has to be here in the first place. And she's just going to run into the room, making her way towards the explosive traps. They can be active against her. Using her heavy crossbow, the Mask of Servitude gets hit for 9, followed by another hit of unknown damage. Let's end our turn. 12! Oh, we are getting hit with some psychic damage, and a massive hit sends me flying backwards. The Fist of Unbroken Air, we found ourselves a monk. How exciting. Halt being cast on Karlach. She does not get halted, though. She passed the save. We are going to see Shadowheart cast Sacred Flame on the Mask of Servitude. Just dealing a little bit of damage, not trying to overdo it. Will's going to step out into the room as well, and he is going to fire off 1 Eldritch Blast on him, and 2 on Captain Grizzly on the other side. That was only 10 damage, 13 health remaining. We're getting into that knockout range soon. Although a big heal of 9 coming out on the Servitude Mask. Seems as though he's just buffing everyone like crazy. He really should be my first target that I take down. Karlach's going to disregard the trap in front of her and run forward. Can she make it to him in time? No, it doesn't look like she has enough range. Unless we jump. That's also going to make this guy prone. So we're going to be extremely non-lethal with a damage of 19. And then, there we go, he's knocked out. With the rest of our turn, we'll move here for attack of opportunity. What's going on with that weird twisting square? Zen on his turn can't sneak attack. He's just going to regular swing, followed by another regular swing. And then we're going to use our key points for a flurry of blows to bring this target down to 1 HP. Oh, 4 damage, and we've become frightened. And then another massive hit on Zen, pushing him into the back of the room. I want to make a strength monk. Nice. I want to make a strength monk that just throws stuff and is big and tanky and pushes people like that with his hands. That's future me problems, though. We are once again going to Sacred Flame. Very low chance of hitting against this guy. Shadowheart is going to move up into the room a little bit. She's going to not attack the flower. I guess she'll just stand there. On Will's turn, we are going to triple Eldritch Blast. Never, ever, ever thought it would kill that target. Feels good to know I was right. Karlach now moves up with the big old club. The non-lethal club for 18 damage. Then we knock the target out.
Where do I go?
Zin, unfortunately, cannot attack this target, right? Wait, I can flurry of blows? Not enough resources for an action. So it's just a bonus action. Okay, let's do it. And they are knocked out as well. Now, if we loot these guys and remove the mask, they should reclaim who they were before. Why'd you die? Wait. Why did you die? Oh, Captain Grizzly, I was really trying to help you. Auntie Ethel welcomes you, dearie. Just take it off. Here, I'll try to just, like, move it onto the ground. I don't think it'll let me. Oh. Well. Well, that sucks. My dear sweet Captain Grizzly, I've heard stories about you and what tales they were of mighty battles and magnificent sea monsters. There's a woman who'll never be caught with her knickers down, or so I thought. Imagine my surprise when I nabbed your precious bosun Gannet from under your nose, and so easily. He's quite the resilient little bugger. He hasn't said a peep about you, but he'll break, they always do. Meet me in the Blushing Mermaid's basement and come alone. She lured this person here with the promise of being beautiful. Why is it every time I try to do the right thing, everyone just dies anyway? Well, I clearly see the tripwire, so we're gonna disarm that.
Looks like a trap. This will be fun.
Oh, there's another trap right over there. Good thing I didn't roll too bad. Oh my god, 15's pretty bad for me. More vents around as we go. I'll disarm these two. Now, what's on the other side of the door? Oh, that's an 8. But we got it. It's like I can just roll anything. And doors just open. Oh! What was that? Vicious mockery. No one mocks Zen in front of Karlach. Medium toughness. Is it weak to... It's a door. It's a wooden door. Is it weak to slashing? Immune to slash. Oh, God. We're going to take a step back and let Will try to Eldritch Blast it.
Careful. There are traps about.
One of them went through. It looked like the door was trapped. Hey, Doorbreaker Will. That's what I always call him. Okay. So, I don't know how I was supposed to get by that. But take that, hag. This place looks just like her laboratory from Act 1. There's even a big pit inside of it. Wait, last time we did this, she was invisible. Oh, never mind.
Big tough hero finally showed up. I told you, Petal, you can't hurt me without killing little Vanra. I have you beat, so do the heroic thing. Die.
I have you beat, so do the heroic thing.
Careful.
Die.
Kill the hag, kill the kid.
If we kill the hag, we kill the kid. So we're going to try non-lethal again. Am I hearing that right? Karlach is going to jump from the low ground up to the hag side. Not close enough for that big AoE, and that's okay. We have intimidating presence. Menace an enemy in instant terrible fear. Do we think that'll work? 25% chance on the hag. It looks like it did not. Karlach still moves up and just gets in attack of opportunity range. Oh, we're playing this game again, are we? One Auntie Ethel on the far side. Oh, I should have saved my game. That's 18 damage. And it goes invisible again. These have to be the clones. But that's 18 damage. And they go invisible again. Fuck. Is that the same one attacking? No, there's 4. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? There's no way this is the real one. Will hits it for 7 damage. Wait, that was the real one? Okay. Well, I was using my weakest attack, thinking I was just gonna get rid of the illusion. Jesus, she's always one step ahead of me. Zen on his turn is going to find a very large potion, probably. Potion of greater healing. Chug that for a little bit of health. Then he's going to use his turn moving off to the right and firing off ranged attacks. Unfortunately, that one has a disadvantage. I should have waited until I was on equal ground. No, still disadvantage. So none of those connecting. Now, Shadowheart on her turn is going to jump up to the high ground. She is going to cast Spirit Guardians around herself with radiant damage. And then, if she can... Oh my god, these are the worst turns I've ever seen. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Why are these mushrooms glowing? What the fuck is that about? Karlach is not raging. Let's change that. She's going to run up right behind Auntie Ethel and swing. 75% chance to hit. So, hag pregnancy is a status here. The hag has eaten a child to transform into a newborn. Killing the hag will lead to the child's death. But we have passive non-lethal on, so keep swinging. Okay, what I would have done on Will's turn, had that entire turn not been the worst one I've ever seen. Polymorph being used on Karlach turned her into a small sheep. Okay, that was only 7 damage at least. I am so afraid for Zen. Oh, this is a big problem. I'm going to try to charm it. That uses my reaction. But if we can stop it from going invisible again. Shit. Okay. We are going to approach the hag from the same side that Karlach was standing on. We are then going to cast Silence. I don't care if it hits everybody. I don't care. I don't want her casting anything. We have Shadowheart on the other side for an attack of opportunity. I'm going to cunning action dash to block this area. Shadowheart's going to move forward and block this area. And Will is going to first drink a potion of sea invisibility. It's our only one that we have, and Will's going to drink it. He should... Why are you serious? Can see invisible within 30 feet. Oh god, so it's only within 30 feet of him. Fuck. All right, Will's gonna move up here. He does see an enemy. He casts Eldritch Blast. All of them. As long as one hits, the image should fade. And that worked. Okay, Will is going to hunt the images. I was going to have him... I thought it would be like, as far as I could see, I could also see invisibility. I was going to have him do a magic missile from down here, even upcast it to hit all of them. That was going to be my big, huge plan. My fallback was to get cast haste on Karlach, who's now a sheep, so she could just zerg down Auntie Ethel. This has not been the cleanest combat. She's really throwing me for a loop. The silence has never worked for me in the past. It's always been kind of shit. I'm hoping that this one is different. We swing 8 damage plus 2 into the belly, and we do 5 more damage of poison. That caused the polymorph to end, so Karlach is back on her feet. We see claws being used on Karlach, but Auntie Ethel did not move, and she could not cast. We swing. We are on non-lethal, right? We are on non-lethal. Let me double check. Yes, we swing again. We then do a frenzied swing for even more damage. Make it reckless. 14 HP. Take it away. Only 4 remaining. Now, another one of the... I'm going to try to charm that target as well. Another one of the clones around the room fires at Zen. The charm is successful, which means it can't attack me again. I also thought that meant it couldn't do a reaction, but it went invisible. Okay, we take 19 more damage as another one of her clones behind us continues to spot me. Let's jump maybe with Will to kind of the middle area here. That did give me vision. Saved on being seen. Oh my god. At least we know where it is. Could I just say I want to attack right here and then attack here and then... Oh, it would kill Auntie Ethel. I can't hit her with spells. Hey, that worked! All right. Now, we are going to use my... I'm just going to swing. No, let's just swing. It won't kill her. It won't kill her. She's knocked out.
Ethel lies unconscious, her stomach bulging from the child she ate.
Cut her out. Oh my god! Hey. Oh, you're just running. You okay? It's all right. I'd be scared too.
Move.
Wait, I'm still in combat with mushrooms? Why am I still in combat with mushrooms? We draw our crossbow and we shoot at it. And we end our turn. Don't you dare tell... Wait, she's glowing. This just said plus 100. And Auntie Ethel is back on her feet. We have to kill all these mushrooms. At least she doesn't have a child inside of her now. Wait, that means that we can be lethal this time. Karlach runs in, mace in hand, and does a massive swing for 19 damage. She moves to the other side, swings again, this time connecting for 18. Will doesn't have any more level 3 spell slots because I used them all on Fireball earlier. I think that's a totally normal thing to do the moment you get Fireball, though. I don't feel too bad about that. Did that heal for 55? It did. So I'm going to have to dedicate quite a lot of effort to making sure these die on a single turn. I'm going to disengage with Will. Just move over here a little bit. That's going to be his action, and that's okay. We'll just second wind to get some HP back. I don't think he's in too much danger here. Zen is going to cast that silence on top of Karlach again. And then he's going to move up into it and do a flurry of blows. Oh, god damn! Well, god damn! That was a lot! Shadowheart hasn't gone yet, so we're going to try to take her turn back. It says she doesn't have enough movement, but watch this as we do a rush attack on Auntie Ethel and critically miss. That's okay. That's all right. That's fine. Let's make sure we turn that passive thing off. We're playing for keeps now and end our turn. Just realize that there's a buff on the left side of the screen when that's active, so I can just look there to see if it's active. We see a swing, claws going out on Shadowheart, but of course, Auntie Ethel not able to cast. We're going to jump to Will, who is going to bonus action Hex with anything. Oh, it cannot be an inanimate object. Okay, so let's fire up some Eldritch Blasts here. That's not enough. That's not even close. Do you think it was just because she was knocked down, or do you think that's going to bring her back every time? Because if that's going to be like every time, we got to set Karlach on this. Her and Zen are probably the only ones that can do enough damage. There's the kill, and it looks like, yes, indeed, it is not done. So, on Zen, we are going to run towards the mushroom. Swing for how much damage? That was 14. Swing again. That was another 14. And then I guess I'll do an unarmed strike and save the key points. So that's one down. She's still glowing. Okay. Okay. Zen's going to have to assassinate some mushrooms. That's what this is coming down to. We end our turn with Karlach. We end our turn with Will. And for Shadowheart, we are just going to stand here. I assume Auntie Ethel is going to resurrect right where she's standing. And yes, indeed, that is the case. So Karlach is going to keep swinging to put her back into the dirt. Make it reckless. I don't mind. Shadowheart is going to continue to sit here and continue to stab at the hag. Oh my god, dealing a massive amount of damage. And then we're going to have Will and Zen on mushroom duty. We might be able to do enough to kill that one. Let me move to the end and I'll try some crossbow stuff. My crossbow sucks, though. I may have been better off. I do have a big jump, right, as monk? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Okay, we'll try ranged attacks. I don't think that's enough. Oh, that's going to be really disappointing in a turn. End everything, and it healed for 100. Oh my god. Karlach swings! Karlach swings! Auntie Ethel is down again. Good job, Karlach. Good job. You're really controlling the situation over there. We love to see it. Zen's going to try to move to the edge and see if he could jump to the other side. That's seriously not doable. So Shadowheart is going to... She can't do that because she's silenced. She's going to walk over here, cast jump on herself, use that jump to reach Zen. Oh, I thought she would be able to. Okay, that'll end her turn. We're just gonna have to spread out and do this. All right, it's just gonna take time. We're fine. 2 more swings on Karlach into Auntie Ethel. We're going to see Shadowheart jump to Zen. Give him jump. And then start to run back towards Auntie Ethel. Not in the longest way possible, please. On Zen's turn, we still are focusing on that silence, so we're going to jump up here and swing on the mushroom. There we go, 13 damage, followed by a little bit more. That's not enough to kill it. Unless you get like a crazy let me upcast a magic missile, maybe? And we'll focus all of that onto... That's not going to be enough damage either. Okay, I'm going to end my turn. I might have to send Shadowheart over there to swing at it too. Uh-oh, she's going to move. She's going to move. She left the silence. What's she going to cast? You're going to regret crossing me, is all she said. Well, Karlach moves up and hits the hag again. Reckless. Hit her again. Then, if you can... Oh, it'd be really great if you could. Can you push her back into the silence?
Smell blood.
Okay, Shadowheart is going to leap over to where Zen is. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And we swing. We then swing on Zen. Let me do a bonus action kick. And then another swing. Okay, we killed that one. Will is then going to look towards the hag and fire off an Eldritch Blast. She is dead again. And we start to move back in. She is resurrected once more. Now Karlach moves in and swings. This might be like the first time we've ever run out a barbarian frenzy in a conflict. She just keeps getting back up, and then I keep putting her back in the dirt. We're gonna let's go all out. Let's do the hex, and then the triple Eldritch Blast. If these connect, she's gonna feel that. That's a lot of damage. That'll do it. She's dead again. Now the plant killer group jumps back over to the main platform. Shadowheart's also going to jump back over to the main platform. Not quite. She took 13 fall damage. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Shadowheart is going to dash and try to make her way at least in the direction of the other plant. Zen is going to dash and run forward towards the hag.
Time to press ahead.
We can get some damage in next turn when she resurrects. And then, Will, why don't you just start moving over here, too? We might need you for the plant as well.
Time to push
and that will end all of my turns. Karlach swings! Hits for 16. Hits for 14. Zen then does a sneak attack. Followed by a regular swing. And an offhand strike. She's dead again. Now, with the rest of my turn, I'm going to move towards the back. Will is going to move towards the back. How long do we have on this silence channel? I'm starting to get worried about that. Shadowheart's going to climb the ladder and then jump to the mushroom on the far side. I'm assuming it's in range. It says not enough movement, but it's going to be close. We might be able to do it next round. Okay, I'll just have her move towards the edge. The hag is about to res again. I could throw her in the pit, funny enough, and I think that would take care of the problem, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Our rage has ended. So, before Karlach swings, Zen is going to jump. He is going to swing. Swing again. That's all he can do. Shadowheart is going to jump. She is going to swing. We can't add a bonus. So that means Will needs to do this much damage. 19. He fires 3 Eldritch Blasts and does... What was that, 26? That's my dude. Okay, now, all eyes on Karlach as she sees the hag. She swings again, and then swings one more time! I'm going to try to stand here. In fact, I'm going to move to the other side, thinking that this is where the hag is going to go. Zen cannot get back this turn. Shadowheart cannot get back this turn. Will can move closer. So we will try to just be here for an attack of opportunity. That may keep the hag inside of the silence, which is exactly what it did. And now we begin to see Karlach ripping and tearing with reckless attacks once again. Now, Zen jumps back to the platform where the hag is. It said my jump was interrupted. I hope that's not true. Can we make it over there with the rest? Oh, no, I don't think we can. So we're going to sneak attack, ranged attack onto the hag. That hits for 34 damage. Hey, where'd you run off to? You're Vanra, right? Your mom sent me. Yeah, Ma. Yeah. Mommy! Yeah. Oh, there she goes. A child protection agents. Shadowheart liked that. Inspire gained as Auntie Ethel lies dead on the ground. In her inventory, a potion of angelic slumber. A ring of Feywild sparks. While your sorceress tides of chaos feature is active, you will always trigger wild magic surge when casting spells. I don't know what that means. And tarnished charm. Make it easier for the wearer to succeed death saving throws. Flammable slime blobs. A gem. Poisonous slime blobs. And another gem. Well, do you think Auntie Ethel is dead for good this time? Over in the corner, we also see a chest. Scroll of Otto's Irresistible Dance. Do you crowd control someone with dancing? That's hilarious. It looks like my silence lasts as long as I want it to. Wow. I've never seen that really work in combat, but we used it so well versus the hag there. I'm also guessing in order to get the best ending in here, you know, air quotes, best ending, you probably have to knock those guys out and then just kill the hag, and then that gets rid of their control over them. I think I took the mask off, and that's what did it. I got an update on my map, and it showed me where the mom lives in town and recommended that we stop in and see her. Our party short rested on the way over just to get some of that HP back.
Here I go.
But it looks like this is the place. Laura's home. Hey, you did make it back.
You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl.
You know, the hag was my problem to deal with. She has a way of just creeping back, it seems.
It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here. A token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together.
Whoa! Hello. You receive the Amulet of the Windrunner. That gives us Ride the Winds and Gust of Wind, as well as the Duelist Prerogative. Holy fucking shit! That's gonna be my new weapon. That's our new weapon. Wow! Oh, sorry. I'll get out of your house. Kid was just in here crying, making me feel bad.
I promise.
Oh my god, and these still have the enhanced critical effect chance that our old blade have. On hit with your melee weapon, use a reaction to deal additional necrotic damage as well, equal to your proficiency bonus. Is that what's built into that necrotic 1d4, or is that additionally? Because I would do way more damage with my offhand strikes, but dang, that is really, really cool. I am glad we got that. Turns out helping out the city has its perks. This is all we explored today. I think I am going to cut most of this for time because I'm closing in on 2 hours in this recording right now. I'll keep that footage, don't you worry. It's not going anywhere, and we'll use it for context in the future. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. These are super time consuming to make, and I know a lot of you like them. So make sure you show that support.